In this video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using the Through My Eyes collection by Colourpop. And if you're interested, stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. And today, as you saw for the title of the video, I'm going to be sharing an exciting video, and it is trying a new makeup collection by Colourpop. And it is this one right here. This is the Through My Eyes collection by Iluvsarahii and Colourpop. I am so excited for this. I did review, I think it's one of her first collections a while ago, maybe a year, maybe even 2 years ago. I'm going to leave you a little card over here to check it out if you want to. That one is like an all pink collection. It was so super nice. I loved that one, and this one was the next one that just really caught my attention. I really wanted to try it, not only because of just how cute it looks, but because of also the eyeshadow was really calling my name. The lipsticks, I wasn't very sure about it, but they actually work really well on my skin tone. I'm wearing a mix of two right now. I'm going to be showing you like all the lip combinations and everything, so you can have all the inside on the collection. That is going to be like a walkthrough or a voiceover, more than anything, a voiceover tutorial, just so you can know how to get this beautiful eye look and, you know, and lip and everything. So I just want to show you real quick what the collection looks like, and let me get this over here. So the collection comes in this big box, and here we have the eyeshadow palette, and we have the lip bundle, and we also have this little kaleidoscope, I think it's called, which is really cool. I played with it before already. So I'm going to show you real quick what the eyeshadow palette looks like, so you guys can have an idea. It is very slick. Actually, I kept thinking that it was going to be bigger, but it's not that big. I love that it has a mirror. Not all Colourpop palettes have it, so I love when they do. And this is the eyeshadow palette. It is not your typical eyeshadow palette. I will say it does have some neutrals, but we also have a lot of warm tones and, you know, golds and pinks and yellow and corals and all those kind of colors. I just think it looks really good. It was really appealing to me. It is different than anything or any other eyeshadow palette that I have in my collection. Plus, I've heard so many good things about this eyeshadow palette. Supposedly the formula is a little bit different than the other ones, and it is better. And to be honest, with this green one that I applied, it was amazing. There was no fallout. It just went full on. I didn't even put like concealer underneath to do like a cut crease. I wanted just to try the eyeshadow by itself to see how it does, because to me, when an eyeshadow performs well without having to put like a heavy concealer underneath, that is amazing, and that just tells me that it's really good. Honestly, I can't stop looking at it because it is such a beautiful green color, and I've seen it in so many different skin tones, and it looks good on everyone. So I just wanted to share with you. I just wanted to let you know what I think about it. I think I forgot to tell you, the eyeshadow palette retails for $23, and then the lip bundle, let me look it up real quick because I'm not sure, retails for $16, and you get 3 different lipsticks. You get 2 mattes and then an ultra, what's it called, ultra glossy, I think it is. Yeah, the ultra glossy lip, and 2 ultra matte lipsticks. One of them is a brown color that on my skin tone, it looks really nice without having to apply a lip liner, which is always amazing. And then we have a kind of like a deep coral color, almost getting to orangey. It is a really interesting different color. I don't own anything like this, and it's called Dulcet. And that one, it is ultra matte. And then the ultra glossy lip is in the color Glass Lip, which has like glitter in it. It's like a light corally gloss with gold glitter in it, which I'm wearing right now. It looks really good. I actually wore it before the matte called Dolce, which is the coral color, and then I kind of cleaned it up a little bit, just blend it out a little bit, and then I put the so it's not all full on, and then I put the ultra glossy lip on top. It just looks really cool, I think, especially since I was tired of putting on and taking it off. So I just wanted to come here real quick before it gets dark, which is almost dark. And then I forgot to tell you that the light color that is like a light medium brown, actually, is called Sueño de Coco. Such a cute name. And then if you want to purchase, for example, the whole box, it retails for $50, but if you want to purchase only the lip bundle and the eyeshadow palette, those two are $39. You can also buy everything separate. Like I said, the eyeshadow palette is $23, and then all the lipsticks from Colourpop are, I think it's either, yeah, I think it's $6. So actually, if you buy the bundle, you're saving like $2. I also didn't want to forget to ask you to please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the little bell button so you guys can be notified whenever I post a new video. And now, without further ado, let's start the tutorial. Alright, so we're going to start with the Laura Mercier foundation primer, and as you see, I'm applying it all over my face. This one is very hydrating primer, so that's why I'm just putting it all over the face. It feels like a moisturizer. And then I'm going in with my Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance-Perfecting foundation. This one is in the color 4W2 Shy, and I put 3 pumps at first. This foundation is like a medium coverage, medium light coverage, I would say. I first decided to blend it with my Flower Beauty sponge, which you guys don't get to see very often, but it's actually a pretty good sponge. I don't use it much because it is really hard to clean. So anyways, I'm just blending it out as best possible. However, I saw that it was too light, so I decided to mix it with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation in the color 109, because it was the first time that I was putting on the Laura Mercier and I realized it was way too light. Even though I mixed it with the L'Oreal, it is still a little bit too yellow, but I just make it work with the contour that I'll do later. And now I'm using my Covergirl Outlast All Day concealer, which is the first time I used it. It was on sale on Walgreens, I think it was, and I wanted to try it. I've always been curious, but I realized it's not my thing. It is very light, so I decided to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color 10 Sand. And what I'm going to do is just blend it out a little bit with my finger to just cover all the area where I have the darkest, basically the darkest area, and I'm just gonna leave it there and blend it out later. And now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild contour stick. This one is in the color, I think it's called Me Maple. Everything is gonna be listed down below, just so you guys can know. It is always listed when I do a tutorial, in case you didn't know. And I am going to blend it out with a Luxy Beauty brush. This one is one of those foundation brushes, but I figure it will work pretty well for this since it was already dirty. And then now I'm blending out my concealer with a little Real Technique sponge. Now I'm going in with the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil and just filling in the areas where I don't have hairs, especially the tail. I do not have a tail on my brow. That's basically the main thing I have to always draw out. And now the fun part, the eyeshadow through my Eyes Collection eyeshadow palette, and I am starting with the lightest color, which is called In a Wink. And then I'm going in now with this yellow color called Wild Soul. As you see, I am blending it out with a big blending brush. This one is from Alamar Cosmetics, and these shadows are so easy to blend. I realized since I started using this one, as you see, I decided to not even move forward or make it faster, this part, because I wanted you to see how long it takes for real. And it doesn't take long at all with this eyeshadows. They're a very good formula. And then after this, I'm going in with a little bit more color, and it's the color Euphoric, which is a very bright coral color. And I am applying it with a smaller brush. It's a blending brush as well. And I am going a little bit lower than the area that I did before, just blending it and trying to get some color in there. I'm also going in a little bit more in the outer corners of my eyes. And once again, I decided to not fast forward the video because I want you to see how long it takes to blend an eyeshadow. It takes a little bit of time. It usually takes a lot of time, but these eyeshadows do not take very long. And then I decided to go back with the same brush that I used before, just to make sure everything is nice and blended out. And now I'm using the color Misbehave, which it looks like a plum red color, but mixed up with the Euphoric color, the coral color, it just looks like a deep coral, which worked out perfectly for me. I think it looks really nice. You just give it a little bit more definition to the eyes. And then the next step, I realized I didn't record it, so I was mad at this point, but I just show you real quick. All I did off camera was apply this Emerald Dream color, which is basically a very, very beautiful green. It is the most beautiful color in this eyeshadow palette. So I just applied it with my fingers. I actually needed a little bit more, so I'm glad that, you know, I still applied a little bit more for you. And then I'm going in with that color called Divine or Divina, and it is the deepest color in the palette. And as you saw, I just used a little bit of it because I didn't want to put a lot of that color. I decided to go in with the color Moody, which is the dark green color, and I just thought this would give it a beautiful definition to the eyes. As you see, I'm just following my regular eye shape. I think sometimes we have to go with that instead of creating like a fake eye shape. Sometimes it doesn't work as well. And then I'm going in with the same blue and green color on the lower lash line. And then for the highlight, I just mixed the color that I used. You probably saw it. I think it was Lucido, which is the lightest color in the lightest shimmery color in the palette. And I'm just applying it with a very small brush. Then I decided to clean up a little bit with my, or not clean up, actually lighten up a little bit more with the Tarte tape. I just felt like my face still needed a little bit more of, I don't know, just a little bit more light. So I just put a little bit on top of it. I had not applied powders yet, so that's why I decided to do it now. And then I am just going to finalize the face with a little bit of my Mercier powder. You're gonna see it in a second. I am using the same Real Technique sponge. These little sponges are amazing for under the eyes. I actually thought I was gonna have it fall out, and that's why I waited to do like a second layer of the concealer after I finished the shadows, but I had no fallout, which was crazy. I mean, this, I'm saying like this, I think it is the best formula that I have tried from Colourpop. So anyways, I'm just applying a little bit of powder very, very lightly on my face, especially in the areas where I get oily the most, before I move on into finishing my face and the eyes. I'm going in with the Wonder Beauty Wondrous Dusk to Dawn palette, and I'm using those two colors that you're seeing just on the cheeks, Tuscan Sunrise and Havana Nights together, and they just give me a little nice, like a nice flush to the cheeks. And then I'm going in with another palette that is from Pure. It is called the Bronze and Brighten palette, and I am applying the highlight color from that, I'm sorry, the blush color in there, because I just felt like I wanted it to be a little bit more coral, and the Wonder Beauty didn't really give me that. So then I went in with the highlight color in here, which is called Afterglow. It is a beautiful highlight. It looks kind of like wet, so it is amazing. It works really, really good. And then I decided to apply a little bit under my brows, just very lightly, nothing too crazy, because I don't want to, you know, just go crazy in that area. And then of course I am highlighting my nose, and also a little bit on the Cupid's bow, I think it's called. And then finally for the eyes, I'm going in with my Superhero mascara, my favorite mascara of all times. It was in my favorites of 2018. If you guys haven't seen that, it is a really good video. I'm just telling you the best products out there that I have tried in 2018. Not all of them are new, but I mean, there's amazing discoveries that I made last year. I hope this year is gonna be the same or even better. And you know, just applying it everywhere. Then I decided to go with this NYX Wonder pencil. You can use whatever pencil you have that's like a light color or a nude color. And I just wanted to, for my eyes to look a little bit more like open, more awake. So I'm gonna be showing you now all the combinations for the lips. So this is the first lipstick, and it is a nude lipstick in the color Sueño the Coco. And as you're going to see, I thought I was gonna need like a lip liner for sure. I thought it was gonna be too light, but it actually works really, really well with my skin tone. I think if you're darker than me, maybe you're definitely gonna need a lip liner, but in my case, I think it looks really good without it. You guys let me know whatever combination you like the most. I decided to show you all of them by themselves, or also combined with the gloss. As you see, the gloss I applied it's called Glass Lip. I think it looks really nice with the gloss on top with this look as well, because the lips don't look so just nude and bland, you know, they actually look really nice. And here I just decided to apply, before I apply the other lipstick, and it gives me a little bit of tint, to apply the gloss by itself. It is in the color Glass Lip, which has like really nice gold reflects. And then finally I'm applying the lipstick in the color Dulcet, and it is a very bright coral color. It actually goes really well with the lipstick if you don't mind a crazy eye, crazy lip kind of thing. I went in after that with the lip gloss again, just so you guys can see what it looks like, the combination. I think it looks really good. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know which combination you prefer, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.